Welcome to Pro Stock Trade's weekly recap. The market was up over the 4-day trading week, as Monday the markets were closed. Here's what happened throughout the week. On Tuesday, the market started the year down, and so did Sam Bankman-Fried's guilty plea. Sam Bankman-Fried pleaded not guilty to 8 different counts of fraud. If convicted, Bankman-Fried faces up to 115 years in prison. Southwest Airlines is being sued by a passenger who said they failed to provide refunds to passengers who were left stranded last month during some of their 15,000 canceled flights. Starbucks' price target has been raised to $125 a share on news that their China locations are reopening. NVIDIA is working with Foxconn to manufacture electric vehicles based on NVIDIA's Drive Hyperion platform. Other automakers such as Lordstown Motors will be using their Drive Hyperion platform to build cars. Meta acquired Luxexcel, a smart eyewear company which seems to be yet another bet on the metaverse, which hasn't been doing too well for Meta in recent. Tesla's stock tanked over 12% on the day after releasing their Q4 statement. Deliveries missed expectations of 420,000 and only delivered 405,278 vehicles, yet produced an additional 34,423. Tesla states that the difference between deliveries and the number of vehicles produced is due to a continuation of transitioning towards a more even regional mix of vehicle builds. Even though the company missed expectations, Tesla ended up delivering a total of 1.31 million in 2022, a 40% growth in deliveries year over year. After Tesla's big drop, Elon Musk became the first person to ever lose $200 billion, yet he is still the second richest person in the world. Another loser on the day was Apple, who hit a new 52-week low. Not only did they hit a low, but Apple fell back below a $2 trillion valuation. Apple does have good news though. A few months after losing almost 80% of their total iPhone supply due to the shutdown of the Apple plant in Zhengzhou, China, the plant has reopened and is back at 90% capacity with 200,000 workers. On Wednesday, a former CFO of multiple SPACs has pleaded guilty to embezzling over $5 million from them. With this money he traded meme stocks and meme cryptocurrencies, where he lost nearly all of the $5 million. Southwest Airlines is now offering customers with canceled holiday flights 25,000 frequent flyer points, which is equal to over $300 in flights. GE Healthcare has officially made its debut and began trading on the Nasdaq under the ticker GEHC. The stock ended its first day of trading in the green. Shopify is canceling meetings for 2 weeks as a test, which is likely to see if there will be an increase in efficiency. Moderna agreed to buy Orichiro Genomics, a company based in Japan, for $85 million in order to boost Moderna's mRNA manufacturing capabilities. The Biden administration announced that they will be spending $2.1 billion for a large bridge program that includes the Brent Spence Bridge and 3 others. Salesforce is cutting 10% of their workforce and will be dropping some real estate and office spaces. Roku said they are going to begin building their own TVs. They will offer 11 models from 24 to 75 inches that cost between $119 to $999. Microsoft plans to invest over $10 million in the autonomous trucking startup Gatik, giving the company a $700 million valuation. General Motors reclaimed the top spot of most auto sales in the US after Toyota took the spot in 2021. General Motors sold 7%, or 166,000 more vehicles than Toyota. On Thursday, CVS and Walgreens both plan to start offering abortion pills after the FDA decision that allowed retail pharmacies to sell the drug for the first time in history. On other news about Walgreens, the company stated that they will not be striking new deals anytime soon as it focuses ramping up sales at its newer healthcare business. Qualcomm announced a few things. First, the Snapdragon Ride Flex SoC, a chip that can handle both assisted driving and entertainment. Next, they stated that they are expanding their partnership with car supplier, Visteon. They also announced a partnership with Sony Honda Mobility. Peloton will be paying a $19 million fine for hazardous treadmills. The defective treadmills have received over 150 reports of incidents where users got pulled under and entrapped. Coinbase will also be paying a fine, but a bit heftier one. The company will be paying $50 million to the New York State Department of Financial Services and another $50 million over the next 2 years towards its compliance department for allowing users to sign up with conducting proper background checks. Bed Bath & Beyond warned that it may go bankrupt. The stock fell 30% on the news and is trading at its lowest level in 30 years. A software engineer stole $300,000 from his employer using a scheme that was inspired by the 1999 film, Office Space. Amazon's layoffs are rising and are now above 18,000, or about 6% of its corporate workforce. The company is also boosting Alexa's capabilities. Users will be able to do things such as ask Alexa where the closest charging station is, and even pay for the EV charging via Alexa. New York's Attorney General is suing a co-founder and former CEO of Celsius Network for defrauding hundreds of thousands of investors. On Friday, Ram revealed a new EV pickup, adding to the competition of the electric truck space. It is said to come out in 2024 and users will be able to pass cargo through to the front and fit objects up to 18 feet long. ChatGPT developer OpenAI is valuing itself at a cool $29 billion as it is in talks to sell existing shares in a tender offer that would raise $300 million. Southwest Airlines canceled a total of 16,700 flights between Christmas and New Year's, which is estimated to result in a $725 to $825 million earnings loss for the company. It's no secret that the Fed plans to raise rates even more in 2023, but Atlanta Fed President Raphael Bostic put it in ink when he stated that he believes that the Fed should hike interest rates by 0.25% or to 0.5% in the next policy meeting. December's jobs report came in today and it showed that U.S. job growth is increasing. Non-farm payrolls increased by 223,000 while the unemployment rate fell to 3.5%. Here is a list showing some December jobs report statistics. The world's largest crypto exchange, Binance, is joining the Association of Certified Sanctions Specialists to enhance its compliance team. McDonald's Japan hiked prices for the third time in a year due to compounding inflationary pressures on the nation. McDonald's plans to raise prices on about 80% of its menu, stating that currency fluctuations, materials, labor, transportation, and energy are all negatively affecting their margins. Tesla will be cutting prices in China on its Model 3 and Model Y, whose prices will see a 13.5% and 10% discount respectively. The Model 3 will now start at $33,515 and the Model Y will start at $37,899. Cathie Wood's ARK Invest nearly liquidated its position in Silvergate Capital on Thursday as shares fell over 40%. Silvergate Capital stated that they will be cutting their workforce by 40% after investors pulled over $8 billion in deposits after the collapse of FTX. The FDA approved Eisai and Biogen's Alzheimer's drug. The drug is said to sell at an annual price of $26,500. If you enjoy our content, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with market news. Thanks for watching and stay informed.